What's going on, everyone? Welcome out to a special edition of Timeless Sports here at Victory Place. It's a beautiful day, or at least morning, here in Dallas, and I thought it might be kind of cool to have a different view for today's special edition bonus video. Most of you by now have probably watched our top 3 sports blunders video. If not, I'll go ahead and put that link for that video here in the description. In that video, you hear us talk about our top 3 sports blunders of all time. Well, I kind of thought it might be cool to put together a video that goes hand in hand with that one where you can actually see for yourself the sports blunders. So that's what today's video is all about, letting you see the blunders that we've talked about in our video having to do with top 3 sports blunders. So without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. All right, well, for this first one, we don't have to go back in time very far. 2019, Round 1, Game 7, Stanley Cup playoffs. We had the Las Vegas Golden Knights at the San Jose Sharks. Vegas is up by 3 with about 11 minutes to go. They are just minutes away, up 3-0 to go to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And then this happened.
10:54 to go in the third period. Face off one back to Burns. Oh, Pavelski was dropped. He's lying on the ice. And right away they're calling for the athletic therapist. And Pavelski is bleeding.
A 5-minute major was given to Cody Eakin with the 5-minute short power.
Carlson shoots out, blocked. Labanc sends it back across.
They've got 4 minutes and 54 seconds left. Face-off win. Puck deflected. Labanc finds Couture. He beats Marc-Andre Fleury up high.
Lead pass for Meyer with Labanc. Now Labanc with it. Works it back to Erik Karlsson. Karlsson along.
Thomas Hertl deflects the Erik Karlsson shot. Up over top of Marc-Andre Fleury.
Now Labanc with it. Drops it back to Burns. Swings it back across. Couture shoots.
3 power play goals. Logan Couture has 2 of them. There's still 81 seconds left.
Now Hertl back with it. Finds Meyer. Back is Labanc at the point. Works his way in. Labanc walks it. He fires.
Kevin Labanc has got a goal and 3 assists in 4 minutes. A 3-0 deficit is now a 4-3 lead.
Kevin Theodore. Pass picked off at center ice by Erik Karlsson. In he comes. Front to the head. Good right along.
Career playoff goal. A free agent signed by San Jose ends an epic comeback and a bitter, hard-fought 7-game series.
Pretty crazy to see Vegas give up that 3-0 lead and to go on to lose that game in overtime. Let me know below. I personally think that, I know Cody Eakin got the penalty. I've talked about this in our previous video. I think Paul Stastny should have gotten that 5-minute major. Regardless, crazy blunder. Can't believe that Vegas gave up a 3-0 lead and lost that game. For our second clip, we're going to go back to 2010, and we're going to see LeBron make maybe one of his worst mistakes he's made in his professional basketball career. LeBron James, 2010, the decision.
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
All right, well, for this next one, 1986 World Series. Boston Red Sox, New York Mets. The Red Sox head to Shea Stadium in New York up 3-2 in the series. To set up this play, it's Game 6, and we have Boston and New York tied at 5, bottom of the 10th inning. If the Red Sox win this game, they win the World Series because they're up 3-2 in the series. If the Red Sox lose this game, it goes to a Game 7, which is still in New York at Shea Stadium, and then who knows what will happen. So set this up, bottom of the 10th inning, 2 outs, 5-5 game. And then here we go.
Can you believe this ball game at Shea?
Oh, brother.
So the winning run is at second base with 2 out, 3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. If one picture is worth 1,000 words, you have seen about 1,000,000 words. But more than that, you have seen an absolutely bizarre finish to Game 6 of the 1986 World Series. The Mets are not only alive, they are well, and they will play the Red Sox in Game 7 tomorrow.
Boy, what a tough play there for Bill Buckner. The Mets go on to win that game like we saw. That was Game 6. They tied up 3-3 in the series. They have Game 7 at home, and they win that one as well. They take the Red Sox 4-3 in the series, win in Game 7, and win their second World Series ever, following up their 1969 Miracle Mets run that gave them their first World Series. For this next clip, the 2018 College World Series. As most of you might know, the College World Series is a best-of-3 set. When we pick up this clip, it's from Game 2. At this point, Arkansas is already ahead 1-0 in the series. If Arkansas wins this Game 2, Arkansas wins the College World Series, and it's all over. We pick up this clip in the 9th inning with Oregon State down by 1 and only have 1 strike to go.
Popped up. Maybe playable. Shaddy's over there, so's Gates. Tough play. Nobody gets it. Wow. An extra life for Caden Grenier. 3 guys had a chance at it. Cole, Shaddy, and Gates.
He's coming in hard. He wants it. Overruns it, wants it way too much. As soon as he bumps into Gates, he had no chance at it. Talk about nerves.
Hit and through, and we are tied. Caden Grenier delivers. Oregon State is alive and well. And the pop-up that Arkansas couldn't catch leads us to this. What a performance by Caden Grenier. 3rd hit of the night. Larnick's 18 homers leads the team. Gets one to hit, drives it to right. This one is deep. This one is gone. Trevor Larnick's 19th. And Oregon State roars to the top here in the 9th. They now lead it 5-3.
So as we saw, Oregon State won that game and made the series 1-1. It all went down to Game 3, and Oregon State pulled that one off as well. So Oregon State was 1 strike away from losing the whole World Series, come back, win Game 2, and win Game 3, and win the whole College World Series for 2018. In 1993, college basketball championship game, Michigan and North Carolina, 2 historic, storied programs in college basketball. We pick up this video, Michigan is down by 2 points, under a minute to go in the game.
Long, a 2 to tie. Michigan would have to bring it.
Oh, he walked it, the referee missed it.
Weber brings it into the front court. They have no timeouts remaining.
Oh, he causes too many timeouts. That's a technical foul.
He called a timeout. Michigan doesn't have any.
He got by with a walk, and Jimmy calls a he calls a timeout. He doesn't realize that's Michigan's too many, and so it'll be a technical foul. North Carolina shooting and the ball. A huge mental mistake.
All right, many of you probably remember this, the 2017 Super Bowl. New England Patriots, Seattle Seahawks. New England's up 28-24 with 26 seconds to go. Seattle has the ball around the New England 2-yard line. As most of you probably know, Seattle had Marshawn Lynch. Naturally, you would think, okay, run the ball, punch it in, try to take the lead. Well, I think Pete Carroll had other ideas.
Timeout.
Boy, the last time we called a Super Bowl,
Remember? Up on the left. Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Unreal. Malcolm Butler, who almost made the phenomenal play that wound up in Purse's arms. There are flags on the field for celebration. Amazing. Butler, a rookie free agent out of West Alabama.
They tried to pick play, Al. They tried to go here, but he beats them to the punch. And I'm sorry, but I can't believe the call.
Me neither.
I cannot believe the call. You've got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. You've got a guy that's been borderline unstoppable in this part of the field. I can't believe the call.
And there is Brady.
For those of you that might be Red Sox fans, this next blunder is a tough pill to swallow. It has to do with Babe Ruth. There's different reports out there as to how much Babe Ruth was sold for. I've seen $125K, I've seen $100K, I've seen $25K. To me, regardless of those, no matter what the offer was, to give up Babe Ruth for any amount of money probably was not the smartest move for Boston.
On December 26, 1919, Red Sox owner Harry Frazee sold Babe Ruth to the Yankees in a landmark deal. That deal proved great for New York and disastrous for Boston. The Babe went on a rampage with the Yankees. In 1920, he hit 54 homers and batted .376. To put that in perspective, that was more home runs than most entire teams hit per season. Meanwhile, Boston began the curse of the Babineaux era, which was an 86-year drought between World Series wins that some superstitious fans attributed to the trade. In 1921, Babe Ruth homered 59 times and batted .378 for New York.
If there ever was a time that I'm going to try to hit a home run, it's sure going to be today for you boys.
By 1923, the squad moved to the new Yankee Stadium, which came to be known as the house that Ruth built. Fittingly, the Babineaux hit the first home run there and finished the year with a career-high .393 batting average and 41 home runs. For the third straight season, the Yankees faced the Giants in the final, but this time, Ruth led his team to their first World Series title.
For this next one, there was even an ESPN 30 for 30 made kind of revolving around this play. 2003 National League Championship Series, baseball, Chicago Cubs, Florida Marlins. The Chicago Cubs are up 3-2 in this best of 7 series. Game 6 is at home at Wrigley Field. In this game, Chicago is up 3-0. They are 5 outs away from moving on to the World Series in 2003.
Again in the air, down the left field line. Alou reaching into the stands and couldn't get it, and he's livid with a fan.
We've seen this happen here before. That's awfully close to fan interference right there. The umpire's all over it. The umpire right down there, Mike Everett's on the play. If Alou has to reach into the stands, it's fair game for the fans to catch the ball. If the fan reaches out over the field, then it can be ruled fan interference. That is very, very close.
And that's a Cub fan who tried to make that catch. Into left field, a base hit by Rodriguez. He is delivered again. Pierre scores to make it a 3-1 ball game. The tying run is aboard. Game 2. Ground ball in the hole is short. And bobbled by Gonzalez, and everybody's safe. In game 2. Hammered down the left field line, and the game will be tied up. Scoring is Castillo. Scoring is Rodriguez. It's a 3-3 game. And Jeff Conine, the batter. In the air, right field. Lenny deep enough, you would assume, to get Cabrera home. Sosa the catch. The throw will come to the plate, and the Marlins have taken a 4-3 lead on a sac fly RBI off the bat of Jeff Conine. That ball hammered into left center field. On the run, Alou. On the run is Walton, and it's off the ivy. 3 runs are going to score on a double by Mordecai. A 7-run Florida 8th inning. And this crowd at Wrigley Field stunned in disbelief. Mike Remlinger now on the pitch, and Juan Pierre the batter. Lined into right field, a base hit. They're going to wave around Mordecai. He will score. It is an 8-run Florida 8th inning.
So as we saw in the video, the Cubs go on to give up 8 runs in that 8th inning. They lose the game to Florida. And so then at that point, it's tied 3-3 in the series. It all comes down to Game 7. Game 7 is also at Wrigley Field. And the Cubs can't pull off Game 7. And so Steve Bartman gets the blame. But honestly, how in the world do you blame Steve Bartman for giving up 8 runs in the 8th inning? That has nothing to do with him. And this sports blunder hits a little bit close to home for those that are here in Dallas and are Cowboys fans. 2006, it was one of the NFC wild card games in the NFL playoffs. Dallas Cowboys at Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's up 21-20 with under a minute and a half to go. The Cowboys have the ball, though. They're inside Seattle's 5-yard line, and they're lining up to kick a 3-point field goal to take a 2-point lead.
Here's Gramatica. Romo holds. 19-yard field goal attempt. Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled by Jordan Babineaux. Amazing.
Unbelievable.
How crazy is this?
There is nothing automatic in football. Oh, the ball just slipped out of his hands.
Yep.
It was a good snap. And he went to put it down, and it just slipped. Jordan Babineaux, big tackle there. How about Tutupu's tackle, though? On that 3rd down play.
Wow.
Your whole season comes down to that.
Amazing. And you know, one of the crazy things about this sport is that if you're a regular quarterback, you almost never are the holder. In fact, the only regular quarterback who started the season as a holder was Jake Plummer of Denver, who didn't wind up as the regular because Cutler took over. And one of the reasons Romo was the holder because he was the backup quarterback.
Number 68 is reporting as an eligible receiver. Number 68 is eligible.
So one of the things that might have happened had Romo started the season is he wouldn't have been the holder in the first place. But he is here. The mouthpiece comes out. And this is the way Dallas's season will most likely end unless there's some sort of a miracle finish here for the Cowboys.
So that play happens. Romo can't quite get into the end zone. Cowboys go on to lose the game. They're out of the playoffs. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed today's special edition bonus video of Timeless Sports. If you did enjoy it, would you do me a favor and click that like button? You can also press the subscribe button so you can see when a new video is posted. You should get a notification about that. Until next time, remember, Timeless Sports, join the debate.